Alright, the blind bass head here. I'm going to take two on this one. It's been a shit show. So what I'm going to show you today is how to make your own wire lugs. This is not perfect, but we're not going for cosmetics. We're going for performance. Do what it's supposed to do. Pay a lot less. So anyway, if you ever want to buy lugs, you get two for like $8 to $10, and that's just fucking ridiculous. What this is, to make your own copper tubing. You can get this from any kind of home improvement store, Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, whatever. I bring home scraps from work. I'm an HVAC tech. We use this for line set for refrigerant lines all the time. I just scoop up the scraps and make my lugs at home. But you can go buy a big, long stick of it, $20, $30, depending on the grade of copper. And you can buy it in any kind of diameter you need to fit your wire. So whatever size wire. I'm going to be running 2-aught welding wire. I also have some 6-aught aluminum wire. Aluminum's obviously not the best, but it's 6-aught, so we're going to be able to carry some current with that. I'm going to be building a lithium bank. Headway cells, 96 amp hours to start, and then we're going to double that. Anyway, get yourself your tubing. Mark out how big you want it to be, really, and it's all preference here. You're making your own, but just like a normal lug, you'll have a flat part that you mount your wire to, your battery post, or whatever, making a grounding point on the frame, whatever you're doing, alternator. So anyway, however long you want your wire to go in, we'll say we want our wire to reach in to this point. Okay, and then we want a flat piece to be mounted to, and this will be enough room. You want to account for this part being mashed down, or this part, either one doesn't matter. And there's going to be a slight curve to that, a little loss there. So get it all marked up. You can use whatever to cut it. I happen to have a bandsaw. You don't need a bandsaw. You can use angle grinder. You can go Dollar Tree, get yourself a little hacksaw, whatever. You just want to be able to cut it. Copper's pretty soft too. You don't have to go too crazy with it. So anyway, make your marks. And then you wear your... I would suggest to have something to hold it down. I like to use William Vice grips for that. So try to do this one-handed here. Oh, this is not working too good. One second. Bam. We got her strapped down. Now I'm gonna cut it. Set you down 1 second. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we got our piece. Okay. And we have our mark on where we'd like to half it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to smash one side down. Bang bang with a hammer, not much to see, and I need to get a camera using my phone. So I'm gonna set you down so I'm not beating on my women's table and come back to it. There you go. Now that I kind of made this one a little short, oops, but it'll work. It'll be enough. That's more optimal. You make it however you want though. Yeah, and even if you have a bender, I mean, you can go crazy. This is a scrap, obviously. You can bend it if you need to make an angled one. Custom. So what you're going to want to do now is you want to drill yourself a hole. And this is about the size of the bolt I'm going to be using for my battery bank off of the bus bars. So find yourself a bit that exceeds the width of that, but obviously not big enough where it's like super loose butthole. So now I'm going to strap her down again and make myself a hole. And there you go. It's obviously not perfect, but it's there and it'll work. A little closer to this than I'd like it to be. Whoops. And then I like to use little screws, kind of like the reusable lugs you can buy for a crap ton. Just put yourself a little screws in here. And that'll take up some space in there and make it tighter, hold your wire a little bit better. All around better. I still like to solder and be overkill, but whatever your preference is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-drill myself a hole there for my set screw. And presto, you got yourself a terminal. Doesn't look very pretty, but it sure beats spending $10 on too, right? So anyway, there you go. I'm going to bust the rest of these out.